It doesn't look realistic. So a lot of the time what I'll do is slowly start to feather this inward using the flat end of my angle brush. Here's where we're gonna meet it with concealer, a deeper concealer shade, similar to the one we're using, but lighter. So now I'm using the lightest shade mixed with this one. I just kind of mix and match, but something that's a little bit deeper so that I can contour her nose. And we're going to bring this and kind of start shaping out where your brow contour is going to be. We all know Patrick loves a strong contour.
Oh, she picked the darkest shade.
So we're going to go in. We're just going to start blending her together. So that's a really good illustration to kind of notice. It looks insane, but it's going to look gorgeous.
I love it. You see what I mean, guys? Like I said earlier, when you use like the head of your brow, your natural brow, as your drag brow as well, and go up like we did earlier, your nose won't look so long. Because if you started your drag brow like up here and did that, your nose would start up here too. And you don't want your nose to look so large and long.
So then we're just going to take...
This is my first time.
Blender.
This is my first time.
Marry those together.
I can't. I'm just going to give up.
Strong marriage. We have
I'm going to give up.
I feel like
I'm going to give up.
Right now
I'm going to give up.
Oh, that's a compliment, honey. She's a legend.
No, I'm giving up.
I just love that.
My first time.
Lens that looks natural. So now I'm just going to go in, just slightly perfect the shape. Again, don't spend too much time on this step because we're going to do a little bit more perfecting after, but just enough that we have a great base to make our lives easier. And then again, I'm stopping right about where Patrick. Patrick's brow.
I'm losing for my.
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 After, and also Miss Fame. Yeah. So cool.
Great examples.
Now I
Can't use cream or cream. Yes, I can. I will change the laws of physics.
Tea spilled on brows 101. So next we're going to take the Morphe 35 OM palette. This is the matte orange palette. Use the discount code PSTAR. And
So great fact of this is, though this is beautiful and a great base, very light. So obviously Patrick's got darker hair. We're gonna put him in a dark wig. So I'm gonna go in with a deeper brown shade to kind of create dimension over what we just did. I'm starting from the outside in and just lightly defining the base that we've already created.
Right, I'm not looking at any comments because you're making me mess up.
Right,
I'm
because
not
that's
looking.
generally, even if you look at natural brows,
I'm not looking.
they're darker at the base and lighter as they fade
I'm
up.
not looking.
So I'm just defining this and pulling
not
this
looking at
brush
this.
upward, back and forth, just to blend.
and the cream that we did earlier is kind of peeking through.
Exactly.
Ah.
So that's what we want. We want that dimension to kind of continue to build. So as I get higher on the brow, I'm using a lighter touch and a lighter application so that it doesn't look too blocky all over. The key is always dimension.
Fuck it off. I'm just putting stuff on top of it.
Bitch. Microblading where?
And obviously towards the tail, you want a little bit more definition. So I'll go a little bit heavier on this guy, same color right here. And stamp her on that tail. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but obviously the brow is a little bit softer. It's kind of diffused. It's not super strong. That's totally fine and perfect because we're gonna go in and define her next.
All right, so next we're gonna go ahead and add definition. I'm gonna call this the Valentina step. Hello, it's me, Valentina. We're gonna go ahead and draw hairs because you know, if you guys look at her on RuPaul's Drag Race, she has those like, girl, she's just tallying all the bitches that she's eliminating, okay, like on her brows. But we're gonna go ahead and, or TW is gonna go ahead and show you guys how to get that realistic look.
Yeah, Benefit just came out with this roller liner, which has one of those beautiful liquid liner tips.
Right.
Very fine.
And it's waterproof.
It is, yeah. Fantastic. So this is a great product to sketch out those brow hairs. So I like to start in the inner corner of the head, and I start at the bottom. Because again, that's a good rule of thumb to memorize, is that you can always go stronger on the bottom than you can at the top. So again, just starting at the base, working your way outward. Take a look at your brows, take a look at natural brows and the way they grow. Because you are starting from scratch, you know, just make sure you're following the dimension of the way that the grain of the brow grows, and then pull that tail out. So this is a dark brown liner to kind of create that deep tone of Patrick's natural hair color. However, we don't want it to look black. So I'm going to stop about here and finish off the detail of the brow with a little more eyeshadow. So going right back into that Morphe palette, I'm gonna grab some more of that eyeshadow and just kind of fill the gaps and blend everything together. So again, folks, it may look complicated, but it's just a lot of layering so that you have the best result.
You can't even see my real brow no more.
That's what we want.
Also, this part depends on your drag, so this artistry, if you guys want that tally mark look, Valentina look, then by all means go ahead and do that. Obviously, it's for stage. We are here on camera, so obviously anything up close on camera would look different on stage. That's what we like to call painting for the back row, bitch, okay? All right, so next, if you guys want an extra defined brow, we're gonna go ahead and take Studio Finish Concealer by MAC in the color W10. This is the lightest color, yeah? And then we're gonna take it on an angle brush, and CW is gonna go ahead and cut and clean this up.
Absolutely. Even if you don't spend quite as much time detailing as I have done on Patrick's brow, this part is an essential step for creating the perfect snatched brow.
I'm not a bad makeup artist, am I?
Mistakes that you may have made.
I could do better, but this is my first time, so.
But let's say I made any mistakes, you can go in and kind of carve out underneath it to kind of perfect the brow shape the way you needed to if you're not happy with the way it's drawn. And then I'm just gonna pull that down. So if you'll notice, I'm not gonna go all the way to the inside corner
Because that's where we're gonna contour.
Okay. Exactly. You got this, girl. If y'all don't know who Ruby was, she was an old friend of mine from Orlando.
Okay, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Who may have been a title holder. She was Orlando's premier Jiggly Caliente impersonator.
Okay.
So you can see all of that natural brow, what was remaining, we're just erasing.
First time.
Now, you can't see it. I'm dead, bitch.
No, you guys be erasing yourself.
First time. How's that?
And yes, it is.
Okay.
But
I've never done drag, so this is like insane new to me.
do
I've never done drag, okay? I've never done drag.
this will soften up. So just for today's sake, so it doesn't look so crazy, we're going to use a little bit of Patrick's base color in the foundation and the Krylon TV paint stick, and we're going to blend between this concealer and his eye. So we see what the eyeshadow would look like. So I'm just taking my beauty blender, kind of mirroring those together so you guys can get an idea of what the blend would look like. Now you may not want to use deep.
Okay, are we good? Is that good?
I'm used to doing.
Oh my god!
I'm scared of it, but
I have no. This is actually my first time doing drag.
always recommended. I know.
Oh my god.
Probably amazing for this.
Okay, let me just. Can I conceal it? Can I conceal it? Can I conceal it? I'm itching my ass. I don't care.
Hey, Raven. This is probably a Raven.
I don't care. We all have an itchy ass. It's IBS. It's IBS. It's IBS. It's IBS.
Naomi Smiles does it great. She does a great job.
With the white?
Oh my god, look at this.
Oh, so,
First time, what we feeling, what we feeling, what we feeling, what we feeling, what we feeling.
Shade. And then I'm
What we feeling?
This one is Dulce de Leche by Jouet.
And then we're just gonna blend it.
I mean, it's good for a first time.
Which is good.
You don't have product up on my forehead.
The most important step of this is blend that shit out.
I'm so mesmerized, girl. I'm so shook. I could never really get it like this, but now I'm gonna practice. OMG, look at that.
I look like a villain. I look like a villain. I'm scared. I look terrifying.
Too stiff.
Oh, look at how she is.
I mean, we love a hard and stiff.
She's so high.
But it might dig into the brow foundation, like the glue and stuff, and it might poke through, depending on how much pressure you have.
Absolutely.
But next, he's doing the nose contour, so you see the nose is like coming down.
There's a brow coming through here.
And the studio finish.
I don't like it. I don't like that brow coming through. What can I do to stop that? There's like hair.
So amazing.
It's
Yeah.
great because
How
you
do I
can
stop
kind of
it?
counterbalance. If it's too dark, if it's light enough, you're mixing with your foundation. This is just a great step for what we spoke about earlier.
You can't. Okay, I'll see
Kind of
that.
bringing everything together and making it look as natural as drag can look. There's also a play into your eyeshadow a little bit, so sometimes I'll take a little bit of my cream. We're not going to get into eyeshadow, but just to give you guys a little bit idea of a placement. I'm going to bring this in.
Oh, cute. Come on, artistry.
Gorgeous.
So you're just kind of pushing it into the head of the brow.
Exactly. And that way you can bring your nose really pinched in and make her snatch.
Ooh, cute.
Gorgeous. So now you guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish this cream highlight under the brow with a little bit of our classic air spun powder.
Uneven, I don't
Using
really
a
give a
flat
fuck.
brush just to get right underneath the highlight.
Is that a Morphe brush so I can plug my code?
This is not.
My first time.
So again, using precision because I don't want to get too much on the eyebrow itself. I'm just going in and setting that. Bake your under eyes, bake your underbrow, bake it all.
This brow ain't going nowhere, honey.
No, ma'am. This is Florida humidity proof.
And it looks so good. It don't look oatmeal-y.
So again, if you get a little bit on the brow, it's fine. This is a translucent powder. I'd rather it be set. And then I can always go in and just touch it up if I need to.
You guys see I could still have expression in my face because the head matches my natural brow. My drag brow moves with my natural muscles. Face muscles. Whoa, what's happening here, bitch? You shaved my brow off. Oh my gosh. Look at the comparisons, you guys. He literally carved, concealed, and going back to explaining it, there is function within the brow. It will not come off, and there is fashion with the arch, with the highlight, the contour, and everything, and the layering. I didn't know how many layers you had to do it. You finally broke it down here on my series Drag 101 here on YouTube.
We took y'all to school today,
I'm
honey.
so glad I got to do this because I have struggled with brows for the longest, and I'm not the best at it, but I really want to practice. And thank you so much for teaching me and the kids like how to slay this brow. There are so many layers. There is dimension, there is highlight, there is definition. You really can't see, guys, you really can't see my damn brow under this. Oh my gosh, I would never do that, but
I trust it. I know everyone nowhere.
Girl,
Again, the Florida proof brow.
Tea spilled on brows 101, bitch. Oh my god, this is so sickening, so snatch. Thank you so much for coming on my channel.
God,
this is so sickening. If you guys want to see him paint me, comment down below. He will paint me poison style and maybe red hair to match. Maybe. But comment down below. Follow him on social media at TWAbney. Like this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.
Beauty, secrets, never say never. Let's get it together. She's spelled on Drag 101.
welcome back to my channel. Today I am serving you the Rainbow Drag Series here on my channel 2019. I wanted to continue Drag 101 with something fun and challenge myself to play with color. I really barely ever play with color unless it's October or a special event, but on the daily I never really do, and I want to inspire you all to play with color too. So here I am serving you drag looks representing each color of the rainbow, starting with red. Her name is Ruby. She is serving you latex, inspired by feedback by Janet Jackson, meets Kelly Rowland from Commander, meets Dominatrix, Ho-ish vibes. We are serving you drag looks, so my brows are concealed, cut, crease, stacked lashes top and bottom, highlighted and caked to the gods, and I hope you guys are loving this look. Also, before we start, if you guys recreate this look, please post it on social media using the hashtag #StarSearch. I'll be featuring your red look next week in my next color, so if you guys want to see how I got this look, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell.
It's my first time. I'm not doing my own mind.
Alright, everyone, I glued down my brows, put on my contacts, and now
I want to start again.
I have Bajaritos Limon and
Tampax stays put, no matter how many tricks you do.
I'm gonna start again.
empezar con lo rojo. Guys, I got a brand new air spun. You know you
What time
a
is it
beat
there?
kind of lady if you ran an air spun. I go through these maybe like 2-3 times, maybe 4 times a year. One big
Carry on.
season.
No.
So we're about to reincarnate the egg.
There's so much product on this, it's actually hurting my brows.
And take my air spun in the style translucent extra coverage with my powder puff.
Let's start
And I
again.
did about like 4 layers of
Carry on.
this. And we're just gonna go
I'm
ahead
gonna-
and stamp the brows.
Fine.
Now, if you wanna go
We'll
full
just trust the
coverage, I will
process.
take some powder and put it on my pores. I remember this being a trend, but I mean, stuck with me. If you guys are confused why I'm
That needs
putting
to be
powder on
more
my face, is
higher.
the powder is so micronized and it will fill in my
God.
pores, and then the foundation will just glide on, and it's kind of like a primer. Let me just dust this off for the sake of showing you guys. If you want smooth skin, I also love the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. It's so thick, and this is oh, my nail fell off. This is an oldie but a goodie, and this will be so blurry.
Brows are
on
so
the skin,
fucking
and will
hard.
fill in all the pores as well.
How many of you agree that they're so hard? They are actually
This is
so hard.
Classic.
I'd rather have my normal brows and I can just like make them look hotter.
If you don't want to spend money on buying
They're so
powder,
they're
you have
so
powder,
hard.
Just put the powder on.
They're
but make
so
sure you
hard.
wipe off and triple
They're
quadruple
so hard.
before you go to bed. Acne, big on. All right, so I know I don't color correct all the time, but since this is the Drag 101 series, I'm gonna, do the right thing. I'm gonna color correct with the Becca Peach Color Corrector. I'm gonna go in lightly under my eyes and just color correct all your black and blue. And don't forget to set your color corrector so it doesn't move. Now we're gonna take the Ultimate Drag Foundation and go to town with my Krylon TV paint stick and just cake thy face. I'm so traumatized about being the egg. Guys, tell me why that was my most liked picture on my Instagram. Like, that's just too many for me, Oh my God. I'm literally done. Oh my gosh. What am I gonna do? I'm legit out of this foundation. Oh my God. I'm gonna take my medium shade and just mix this in. Guys, so back in the day, I used to cake my face all the freaking time, and I don't really anymore. I don't really cake it up. So recently I've watched some of my old videos, and I just kind of miss the glam and the cake because, when I started my channel, I felt like I wasn't relatable, and so I was doing so much cake. I was highlighting with white, I was contouring with the darkest shade. I really didn't know if people would like that. When I started my channel, I wanted something that was more approachable and more attainable for
actually
viewers out
looks
there,
alright.
and my channel just grew.
I want to take
So I
that
looking back, I used to wear 301s on the top.
Does that look alright?
3D minks on the bottom.
I'm not lying.
And I guess my makeup just got more simple since then.
Like-
Now, 2019, I got the glam. I look crazy. We love crazy.
We want angry, we want
Yes,
snatch, what a
hey,
bitch.
Come through. Y'all miss her? Oh
Okay.
my God. I know it may look like I've highlighted and contoured my face just with the creams. Oh no. We ain't done. The egg is gonna get contoured today. I wonder if you guys are wondering why I still wear the turban after I revealed like my baldness, because literally I sweat so much, and believe it or not, with my hair gone, there's nothing to catch the sweat because I sweat so much from my head that I needed something there to kind of like a sweatband, and that's my turban. And I'm just so used to wearing something tighter on my head that it's just habit. My brow hair is so thick you can still see it. Under the foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of Becca 24-hour wear foundation. I'm just gonna kind of like go in the cracks and the gaps with the liquid. Sometimes creams are just a little bit too thick to kind of get those small crevices, like the hair between my brows. I'm gonna try something new today. I think I'm gonna highlight, because I saw my friend do drag makeup, TW, and he's amazing at doing drag makeup. I saw him highlight and then powder, and I've seen queens do this as well, and I think there's a better gauge to where I want my brows, so I think I'm gonna
How's that?
Never done it before.
Brows.
So here on my channel, I do a lot of things for the first time, like this makeup look, so hope it goes
It's
well.
my first time, and for a first time, that's pretty fucking good.
Jouer Biscotti. It's a little bit lighter than what I normally wear. What I normally wear is Dulce
I'm just going
de
to
Leche. I'm gonna go ahead and just
set this
conceal
properly.
my face. See, with drag, I feel like it's all about reshaping the face. So a lot of the reshaping comes from underneath. Make sure you dry this little egg. And I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and just go to town and blend this concealer out. All right, looking like an egg. All right, guys, now up until this part of my makeup routine, I'm switching things up, okay? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. I hope this goes well. I've seen a lot of drag queens do this, and I kind of get the concept why. You know, early on when I was doing makeup professionally, I would conceal under the brow so I can prioritize the brow bone first. So, you know, if you want to see your brow bone peek through, conceal first and then draw the brow. So what I'm going to do is highlight my arch with my concealer, powder everything, make sure all the creams and the liquids are done, and then start with the brow. All right, guys, so I just called my friend and he said not to do so much of the highlight base. This step is to simply just gauge where I want my highlight to go. I'm just trying to share the news with the children, okay? But he said also to blend this. So you see right here, I did not blend this pre-highlight brow. You'll see. So we're highlighting before painting the brow. That's pretty much what we're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and take this concealer Deep by Tarte, the Shape Tape. I'm gonna go ahead and just sketch out my nose contour and bring this up into the brow. And you always want to start your brow kind of like, depends on the face, kind of at the beginning of where your brow is, like the bottom of where, or bottom or middle of where your brow is, and then go.
Okay.
So that way when you're expressing that.
We have eyeshadow now to do with, so.
Match your face.
So now I have a chance to do eyeshadow. Right, my brows are done. How does that look? I have tried so hard. I don't think it's gonna get any better. Now my eyeshadow is my specialty, so I can make this look fucking good with my eyeshadow. Right, so what I'm gonna do, should I do foundation now and then do eyeshadow, or should I do eyeshadow? Should I do the eyes first and foundation after? Because I've got a really good idea. You want me to set? You want me to set it? Okay. True. Good point. You're right about that, to be honest. Double set. How is that? Right, so eyes first. I'm just going to do one more little draw of powder on the brows. Just one more little dab. Smudge on the right brow. Oh, I don't really care, to be honest. I know it's not going to look the best, but this is my first time. I can always get tips from drag queens, I know, so. But it's good for a first time, isn't it, though? It's not bad for a first time. For a first time, doing in drag, I was like, you know, I thought this could be way worse than I thought. But it ain't as bad as I thought, so I'm not complaining. I'd like to see you try then. Because this is actually really hard to do. Brows are hard to do. I would say everything else is going to be easy for me, because I know everything else. Brows, never done it. I'm going to add a bit of warmth. I'm going to add a bit of brown into the brows just to create a bit of dimension. At least. So it doesn't look a bit like, oh my god, her brows are black. I'm creating like a brown brow. Okay, cute. I'm gonna get rid of this fucking annoying. Yeah, that's gone now. I just did not like that. It was really annoying. Okay. No, I had to add more because that was so annoying me. The smudge, I just got rid of it, so, yeah. Of course it's been an hour. It's not easy to do this. How many of you agree it's not easy? It ain't easy to do this whatsoever. How many of you agree that drag isn't easy? It ain't easy. No, you can't say it's easy. For beginners, it's not an easy thing. Drag is not easy for a beginner person. It's an art. It's really hard to do. It is very hard. Right, now I can finally work on my eyeshadows. Slay. What are we going for? What should we go for tonight? So I'm wearing that cute dress. Smoky eye. I'm gonna start with this shade first. This is actually crazy. I've never done this, but why not? Okay. What do you think? Now I'm gonna put a wing. Got big lashes as well. What we're feeling? Behind you. Boo. You make me laugh. Moths are not in wintertime, babe. Drag makeup is so hard. Fuck me. How is that? Oh my god. How is that? First time. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a fuck ton of eyeliner on. Because, you know. This is my first time though, I hope everyone knows that. Attempting drag makeup, because drag makeup is actually as hard as fuck. It's very hard. I'm leaving it like that, because that's good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, this is like my first ever drag. What are we thinking? The brows are fucked. Ignore the brows, but the eyes, it's giving. This is gonna like obviously like take out everything. My what's it called? My thingy. Right, we're gonna use a mixture of two foundations just to create a nice, gorgeous blend. Drag is so messy. Why is drag so messy though? Like, it is so messy. And I don't like the mess. That's probably why I couldn't do it. Oh, here we go. Mix, mix, mix. We are going for this. Oh my god. We want full coverage foundation. Like, we're going for an exaggeration today. Can you see like all the redness just gone? How many of you like this first transformation of my drag? This is my first drag queen look and I have never ever done it in my entire life of who I am. So we're going for it. Alright, let's do it. So what I'm doing is putting a fuck ton of foundation on That's full coverage. And also I'm going to be cutting a lot of my bronzer. We're going to do like a Danny Beard. You know Danny Beard? We're going to do like a Danny Beard moment with my look as well. Make her look snatched. What should we call her? What should we give her a name? Let's give her a name. So I put Elphaba, that's iconic. Alright. We're going in with concealer now. We're going to be using MAC and Morphe. Because we want this to look insane and hot. So where is this? MAC. It'll be in here. MAC Cosmetics. Let's go. I am one of the queens tonight. I'm a Manchester queen tonight. I am a Manchester queen. I'm gonna be called a queen tonight because I am gonna be dressed as one. Gorge. Look how fucking flawless that shit is. Right, we're gonna powder the fuck out of this. Powder. Oh my god, I've dropped it everywhere. Of course. My god, it's messy everywhere. But who cares? Who gives a fuck? How we looking? We're looking ghostly, that's what we want. So now, what we're gonna do is we're going to do bronzing on the face. I'm using a lot of bronzer. No, we want too much. It's drag. What do you expect? I've never done drag in my life and I'm so scared. I think we're gonna call her Bad Bitch. I'm just kidding. I don't know what to call her. What should we call this queen? Thank you for the gifts, guys. I'm gonna be following every single gift I possibly can. I'm just blending this out. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is okay, let me think. So what I'm gonna do now is too high, that's the point. Ooh. Snatch, bitch. I'm going to do a really strong pink blush now. I'm going to get the other one because that one is quite good. No, what we're going to do, we're going to do contour. It's a bit of contour. What are we feeling? How big should I do my lips as well? I like a dark contour. Alright, where is that sponge? There it is. Oh shit.